Just 2 seconds here. Okay. All right. We're good to go. Okay, so we got Edward on with us today, and we got Mark here as well. Edward, I know, has a question, so we're gonna jump into Edward's question here
Yeah,
first.
just for the setup for all the things
So
like for
what are you
the
guys trying to set up?
um we set up those review smart something like that. I just uploaded the snapshots, downloaded it already, and I was just thinking because when I uploaded it and then tried to um what I call this one to edit all of the stuffs, and then when I stumble upon in the what I call this one the funnel because it's not working. I don't know, it's not working.
Okay, do you
Like,
want to just share your screen and let's see where you're at?
okay, yeah, yeah, sure, sure, sure.
It's the best.
Oh, wait, wait, wait. So, have you seen it? Wait, wait. Have you seen it already?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it's here. So, yeah, all of the things, like, for example, the smart reviews right here.
Yep.
Like, I just want to know what to edit. Like,
Have you
all
checked
of
out
this.
have you checked out like our training docs and stuff like that?
I haven't actually done it because I was so confused because I want to connect it to our system already because this is the final what I call was the um final stage like um getting reviews to our clients or something
Yep.
like that.
Sure, that's fine.
Yeah.
We do have training docs, docs.jhlsmartscripts.com. I put that in our thing. And then we also, do you have, so can you go open up a new tab and go to your like your agency view?
Okay, okay. Wait, wait. Here is one agency view. So I think it's right here, right? It's right here. Oh my,
Yeah, it doesn't look like you guys
what
have.
happened to my like?
Oh, there's smart
Yeah,
review.
this one smart review.
Yeah, so click on that. That's cool.
Yeah, and then
So click on smart reviews.
you see how this one?
Yeah,
Okay,
let's just make sure you want to add location to manage. Click on add location,
add
green button.
location to manage.
Yeah, so you want to add it to our review system. So then select Poseidon.
Oh, okay, that's how we do it,
Yeah,
and then
that's
update.
all in the training. That's like literally the first things to do. So click update. No, just
I
hold
haven't
update.
seen the training document because just
Yeah,
actually
so if you go up
just
to training and resources up at the top there,
mhm,
there's a whole bunch
this
of
one. Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
there's that. I also just put it in chat for you there as well. Okay, so you've got this added. Scroll down, click on custom values. This is where you can go and you can edit the custom values, and it should tell you what each custom value does as well.
Okay.
So
So after this one, like it will work. Definitely will work, right?
yeah, so okay, so you've got review Poseidon pools .com.au.
Yeah, already the
That's
domain. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
correct. That looks good. Make sure you don't put any slashes or anything after that or slash review. The way you have it is
Okay,
perfect.
okay.
Okay, and then what you want to do is fill out the rest of these custom values. Make sure you add the domain to those funnels. The if you go back to the Poseidon sub account.
Mm-hmm. This one, I think it's already here, the side, and then I have to go here
Yeah,
on
so
the review.
reviews.
Oh wait, it's my reviews, and
Yeah.
then go to yeah, just connect it to.
High level's having issues this morning too. I know they were down earlier, so um,
Uh-huh.
hopefully that's not affecting you. Okay, and then so make sure you go into settings up at the top.
Settings. Yeah, yeah,
Scroll up.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
scroll up.
then
Yeah, and
have
then select your
to
domain.
selected the main right here, and then yeah, how to
All right,
save
there
it.
you go. That
So
looks like
yeah,
all it's all
right.
good.
It's all good.
So yeah, I would just fill out the rest of your custom values for what you want to use for review sites and stuff like that, and then
And updated already. Okay.
you should be good. Um, then we also have all I have some videos about it, something new that we just added in the last month, which
Mm-hmm.
is the review tap cards, the NFC cards. Um,
Okay.
if you click on return to review locate or finish, wait for this to finish updating.
Okay, I will just have to work on that
Yeah,
later.
fill those things out, and then I'll send you a message in Slack about the tap cards too and how those work because those might be a good thing for
Mm-hmm.
your pool company.
Okay, okay, that's good. And then also this one, like a lot of it.
Yeah, so you click on Power Tools
Okay.
Training.
Parallel training and
That's gonna open up there. Um,
okay, that's
Smart
nice.
reviews right there, and that'll show you how to go and set those things
It's
up.
that it's just it's also the same with the smart loyalty, like in the loyalty.
Yeah, so
Um,
if you're gonna use any referrals or anything, I would use the referral system from the loyalty and rewards, not the one from reviews.
mhm.
So there's just two different ones there. So pay attention to that. Is if you're going to
Okay,
add like
okay,
loyalty and rewards, then I would always suggest to use that that referral system over the reviews one.
okay, okay. Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I think this is yeah. I think
Does that help out? I feel like that'll help out a little bit.
yeah. I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Sounds
So
better.
just any most of the training for all of our stuff, most of the like 99% of training is all in here
Okay, okay, got it, get
on
it.
how to set
Because
stuff
just
up.
never mentioned this one. Like,
Oh
I
yeah.
just never mentioned this one. It just sent me the snapshot of like, okay, you have to upload the snapshots and already, you know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah. Thank you so
in
much, Jason.
our onboarding email, it has that info and then it has after somebody purchases as well, it goes directly to a page of here, you know. So yeah, it would totally make sense that I
Yeah,
don't know how
he
else
just
we
actually sent me the email and then okay, work on that. So I was
yeah,
just
okay.
confused. Oh,
I
what
don't
we
know
do
how
it.
we'd well, I'm glad we found it
And
now.
then yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Jason.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
just
and then
have
every
to.
Tuesday and Thursday we do these calls too. So if you have any questions, jump on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's actually, yeah, right here, 1 a.m. here.
Yeah, I
So
know.
we take in Australian, you know. Yeah,
I
no problem
appreciate you
with me.
staying up though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, thanks so much.
You're welcome. Okay. Okay, let's go over to Mark because I know Mark had his hand up there as soon as he came in.
Thank you, Jason. Hey, we have redirected our agency a few months back to just doing
Okay.
voice, and so I was looking to cancel the renewal of this, but
Oh yeah,
I cannot log in to. Um,
no problem. I can get that
oh,
taken care of for you. I also think let me just check. And I might be wrong, but yeah. I'll just get that taken care of for you.
okay.
Not
And
a
you see
problem.
my contact info and all that, Jason, then?
I lost my screen here, but yeah, find it here. I think if you go to, I know, if you go in our
Okay. I went in there, but I can't
the
log
Stripe
in.
settings, it allows you to update your payment, but I don't know if it allows you to. It should allow
I
you to
can't get
cancel.
in. I
Oh,
can't get
weird.
in.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'll just get that taken care of for you.
All right, good man.
No
Thank you.
problem. No problem at
Shoot me
all.
an email.
Yeah, okay, I will.
Awesome system. Just we're going in a different direction.
I hear
Thank
you.
you.
That's fine. Uh, awesome. Okay, I'll just write that down. Okay, cool. Let's head
All
over
right.
to Rajat.
Thank you, Jason. Appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
Hey Jason, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing today?
Awesome. Okay, so I am actually setting up the master account for the rewards, reviews, and loyalty, everything
Okay.
all together. So I started off. Let me share my screen so that I can share. Where is that? Okay, so share. Okay, perfect. Okay, so once we go here, so I started setting up, and
Mhm.
I don't know why the links are broken. So I set up one person.
Okay, so two main
Uh,
things is make sure
Yeah.
you add in your did you add the domains to the funnels?
Yes, I did.
Okay, next thing is in custom values, you have to
Mm-hmm.
put whatever domain you're using.
Okay, so where should I put that in
So
custom
if you,
values?
the easiest, well, you're here now. You're
Yeah.
in your sub account now, so
Yeah.
that's you could do it there. But if you go to so if you go to settings
Okay, settings.
and then you go look up well go to custom values
Okay, custom values.
and then go to search custom values and type in domain.
Okay, domain. Oh, domain. Okay.
Okay, so you
It shows, yeah. It's
okay,
right here.
cloud9sites dot promo.
Promo dot VIP.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Let's just go back to, so go click on the link that you have, and you said you're getting an error, so that looks
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, okay. So I went here. So once we go here, so the client received it and it would just go 404.
Okay, the only thing I can, okay, go back to your sub account,
Okay, I'm right here.
go to your sites,
Mm-hmm.
click on VIP promotions and funnel pages.
Okay.
Display, yeah, that click on that one, the bottom one.
Okay.
You don't have a domain added here, so click settings
Okay.
and then
Oh,
select.
oh, okay. I
You have to
did.
do that on each one of the funnels.
Yeah, okay. I
And then
was
hit
doing
save at the
multiple.
bottom. Oh, you didn't
Okay,
hit
so,
save.
okay, let me see. It should have autosave, but activated, but no, it did not. So maybe
You have
that's
to
what I
scroll down
did.
and hit save. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I did. So I'll go
Yeah, once you
here.
do that, it'll work.
Okay, let me pull this here and refresh it. Perfect. Yeah, no, perfect. That's good. Okay. So this was one,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna do for each of the funnel. So I'm trying to now get rid of the duplication. So there are a lot of, you would see redundant things which I do not want. So nothing is, just want to make sure nothing is connected, intertwined. So say I do not want to use this printable thing. I can just get rid of it completely because
Yeah,
I create mine, send it off to the restaurant, simple.
totally.
Okay. And same thing is with the VIP memberships.
Yeah, if you don't want to
So
use that, get
yeah,
rid of it.
exactly. So
Same thing
okay.
with the influencers, commercial
Yeah,
partners.
yeah.
You
That's
don't
the
want to use
reason I
that, get
I, I
rid of
didn't
it.
want to delete it. I just to be deleted. I just marking
Yeah.
them for today's. So let me try and get all of that straightened up. Yeah, no, I think that was the
Yeah,
basic thing.
and so if you have a sub account that you just want to do promotions on,
Mm-hmm.
don't install the loyalty and rewards one, just install the promotions
Yeah,
snapshot because
yeah, yeah.
it'll just have promotions in there and then
Okay.
you don't have to clean anything out.
Right. Okay. And do we need to connect anything on the main account? Or maybe you know what? Let me do it because you remember we did something last time on a sub account level. Uh, uh, we want to track leads, invites, and everybody else. So maybe let me just plan everything, and on the Thursday call, I'm gonna come back
Yeah,
and see wherever the issues.
I feel like those things should be in there now, but yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely no problem.
Perfect. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Welcome.
Mhm.
Um, Kimberly joined us today too, and Judy's here. Welcome you guys. It's a
Hi.
quick one. We got quick questions going on today. So, yeah, Kim, do you have any questions or how are things
I
going
have
over there?
yes, I do. I do. And I don't remember if you have told us or not. Are we able to use this as an actual that the restaurant can book reservations anywhere?
We
Or is
don't
that
have a reservation system in there.
okay? Just checking.
Um,
Couldn't remember.
Yeah, no, we don't. We use it for marketing, but I wasn't I have looked in the past into creating a reservation tool. Do you have clients that don't have a way to track reservations?
I, well, here's what I have. I suppose most of them do, and I really can't speak for them. What I'm running into is here in the States, Open Table
Yeah.
is great. Everybody knows it. It's got name recognition. But the only problem with that is they take it's very expensive and it's based on,
Okay.
they take a lot of money. So I've got clients asking me, hey, is there any way you can do it? So what we've done to
Okay.
circumvent that system is use A2P number, put it in a chat and an AI all over Google. So it's kind of deferring a little bit from OpenTable, but I was just wondering if there might be a,
I'll have to look into Open Table and see how that works, but I know I've done a bunch of research on
uh-huh.
doing a reservation system. We just never implemented it.
No, I get it. Right now, I think we're putting a dent a little bit using that A2P number for them to call in. Some people really don't mind calling in. They'd actually rather do that than make
Yeah.
a online reservation. So we're I think we're taking a little business from OpenTable, but yeah, maybe a future thing. I could see how it might be difficult for all of it to work together, you know?
It would just be a separate thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I mean, not a separate thing, but you'd probably have as like a separate snapshot of,
Ah,
I mean,
okay.
we could add it in there, but it's not like it's integrating with points or rewards or anything like that anyways. Probably.
Okay.
I suppose it could, but we could, if we did a reservation system, uh,
Yeah.
I know, I'll look at
I
it.
think you're right. You're right, 100%. It doesn't need to integrate with anything. It would be
No,
cool.
it'd
Yeah,
just be
and
its own
there's,
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally. It would be cool, but it's no big deal. I was just wanting to make sure because life moves faster on here, and I couldn't remember if we talked about
Yeah.
that or not.
Yeah. We did, but yeah, we don't have anything for a reservation.
Okay, perfect. No,
Okay,
it's
cool.
working great. Everything is good.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, Rajat, you're back.
Yes. A quick question on the tablet because my restaurants they have started using the tablets,
Yep.
and on the tablet they are trying to do on the app, but it doesn't show. Is there a way we can show that on the app, the lead connector one?
No.
Okay. So they have to just go through the browser and use the tab.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. And that's for which part?
It's for the promo max. So basically my
Oh,
reward
yeah.
system. So
To be able to
it
update their promotions and see the
yeah,
leaderboard
yeah,
thing.
exactly. Because they what I have done is just gave them a tab so that they can keep the tab and use it separately for anyone who is coming in and redeem the points and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't, far as I know, there's no way to integrate it into the Lead Connector app.
Okay, that's okay. Then we will just go like that and let them do it from the browser itself.
Okay.
Okay.
We might be able to do though with that portion is we might be able to create like a progressive web app
Mm-hmm.
interface for it so they can save it on the tablet as an app,
Okay.
and then they just click the button and it opens it up at like an app on
Okay.
their tablet rather than going through a browser.
How can we do that?
I will have to work on something, but
Okay.
we were trying to do that with high levels, but I mean, we can do that. I think we should be able to do that with the leaderboard. No
Yeah,
problem.
yeah. Because I know I have seen somewhere else doing the same thing,
Yeah.
creating like a shortcut. Even we can actually create a shortcut, or like
You
we
can create
do
a
it in a,
shortcut. Yeah. And
yeah.
then,
But I think I'm not sure how to do it in Android. I am aware about doing on the iPad,
okay.
but Android, I wasn't sure how to create those
Yeah. It's
things.
basically in an Android, you go same, I think it's similar, but you just go in the top right corner and you say add to desktop or add
Okay.
home screen or something like that. And then it'll create a shortcut for that page
Mm-hmm.
directly on your home screen. And when you click that, it's like opening an app.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But
Sounds good.
I think we can also create a progressive web app, which is
Okay.
essentially highlight or Android and iPhone. They will just treat that website as its own standalone app. And
Yes.
I think there's just a little bit of coding that I need to add
Okay.
in order to make that happen. We were playing around with it, but what I was trying to get was um, the promotions page and funnels inside of high level to show in a progressive web app.
Mm-hmm.
But we couldn't affect the CSS. It just wanted to continually display the desktop CSS rather than mobile CSS
Okay.
because it couldn't figure out what device it was coming from
Mm-hmm.
uh, on high level side. So, anyways, but because the leaderboard is on our system, I think we can totally do it.
Sure. Yeah, no, let me know whenever you have something. Just
Okay.
keep me posted.
Okay, I'll put it down here too.
Yeah, sure. I think that's going to be a really good increment because usually you're aware these restaurant guys, they're non-technical, so
Yeah.
ease of doing it is easy.
Okay, I will yeah, let's do that. I'll
Sure.
take a look.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, we moved fast today, you guys. It's 20 after 10 and okay, so what do I have? I don't have a whole lot to even show you guys today. We've been working on there was there was one thing that we were working on for Keith last week or over the last few days, which was updating promotions to be a little more dynamic so that if you give somebody the same promotion more than once, then they can redeem it more than once. So we're working on that. That's kind of where my focus has been in the last few days, since last week. So we're about halfway through getting that done. And then moving stuff between the database and the high level customer account. So I don't really even have anything to show you guys for
Yep.
that. But that's that we're doing. So things like mainly for referrals. So if you refer a friend, then if you refer a friend, then or if you refer 10 friends, then do you get to use that refer friend coupon 10 times kind of thing. That's what we're implementing. But it does take a quite a big configuration. Okay, Rajat, do you still have another question or?
Yes, I do.
Oh yeah,
I was just
oh,
wondering
keep it
if we
coming.
have t if we have time, it would be great if we can just, maybe do a little bit overview on the automation side and how things are working with each of the things getting inside workflows, understanding the workflows. I think that's going to be helpful for a lot of people afterwards as well.
Is there any questions
Yeah,
specifically?
I can just show you and
Yep.
I'll just like a light brief would be really great. So if I look at these ones.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more like once I look at this, it becomes a little overwhelming sometimes. So it's like, okay, so if I go into this, what it's gonna show? So I go inside, there are so many. So I see is there any particular purpose we have everything separated out, or we can just use one and let it flow?
The reason why they're all separated is because you can create in the promotions manager, you can create different campaigns.
Okay.
So you can have an in-house campaign, a default campaign, a print campaign, a Facebook lead forward campaign, a pay-per-click campaign, and a referral campaign.
Right.
So that's why each one of those are separate. They have different forms,
Mm-hmm.
and then they have different custom values that get updated when you create a promotion for one of those campaigns. So if you
Mm-hmm.
created an in-house campaign, it's going to show up the graphic and the wording and stuff like that is going to show up on the funnel page for,
Mm-hmm.
or let's say you say create a default one, it's going to show up with the wording and graphics on the default page, the join VIP page. Whereas if you create one, and then it's going to have the form for the default page. And then if you create a campaign for an in-house one, let's say you had posters and stuff in-house that you wanted to have a specific message and promotion on,
Mm-hmm.
that's why you're going to have a landing page, a funnel page
Mm-hmm.
that has those custom values and stuff on there. And then these are the automations for each one of those separate campaigns. They're
Um,
almost all identical. They're pretty much
Exactly.
identical. The
Yeah.
only thing is the custom values and the messaging changes.
Okay, so if there is a small restaurant, I don't want to get into, multiple things because ultimately they just focus on the bottom line, how they are getting the revenues. And so I can just, get rid of everything else for now and just focus one and then maybe add them as it grows.
Yeah, if you want, I mean, you can turn them to draft.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So it's
Just
basically,
know that if you go into promotions,
yeah.
if you go into promotions and create it, if you have the in-house automation set to
Hmm.
draft and you go
Okay.
into promotions and you create an in-house campaign, and then you send people to the in-house landing page, nothing's going to work.
Okay, nothing is gonna work. Okay, so I just need to make sure that I'm connecting all the dots right from creation to the workflow, making sure everything is working.
Yeah, like
Okay,
so the idea is that you shouldn't have to go through and really touch any of these things,
okay,
because they all get updated with custom values, and
okay, awesome.
there's nothing really that changes. So the idea when we built this is that you don't have to go into the funnels and make changes and updates unless you really, really want to.
Right.
So, um, so that's cool. Yeah, you can set those all to draft if you're just going to
Okay,
do the in-house one. And then
perfect.
same thing for the restaurant outreach. The that
Hmm.
one that one's going to cover, like, I tried to name what it covers in their birthdays, first coupon redeemed, that kind of stuff in there.
Okay, got it.
Holidays work long-term workflow. You can use that if you want. That's from 2023 though, so it probably would need you would the structure is there, but
Hmm.
um it probably wouldn't be relevant for 2025.
Right, no problem. I'm just
Dates are
gonna,
different.
yeah, yeah. And what was this? The compliance is basically
You
just the
yeah,
messaging.
it was just a couple things to help you with A2P
Okay,
before. That can be deleted actually. You don't
yeah,
use it
yeah.
anymore.
Perfect.
Um,
And
Example workflows, loyalty cards. If you're not doing loyalty cards, you can remove that.
right. And for the loyalty cards, specifically, how does that working right now? I saw that. So, because I was planning to give them a physical card
Yep.
as well. So, I couldn't see anything on the loyalty on the dashboard. Say for this customer, if this customers wanna go here and say he just logs in and looks there, where they can see that.
Well, loyalty card is its own funnel and its
Okay.
own registration.
Okay.
So
So
it's under sites and then loyalty card.
right. So is that a possibility that they register for once for VIP and they are registered for everybody, like loyalty, rewards, referrals, and as well as the promotions?
Yeah, as long as there's a contact in there, you can send them out links to
Okay.
those things. That's
Okay.
fine. They're separated right now, but if you're like, hey, I want to give them loyalty cards, click. Yeah, so this is the loyalty dashboard.
Okay.
Um, you can
This
link
one,
to
right?
you can link to the loyalty card in here if you want.
Right.
It is linked in the top, but I feel like there's an issue with you don't have the domain set up on the loyalty card is with the
Uh,
passing the for some reason passing the contact ID in the top navigation doesn't work properly.
okay.
If you put a button on the main page, then it links no problem.
Okay. So where should I do it? Say if I want to do it. So if
So
this
just click,
is
but I'll just show you where it is. Click back,
okay, go back.
and then you can link to it however you want. You just want to
Okay.
pass the contact's ID with
Okay.
it when you do it. So scroll down. It's probably on the last. Click page number 2.
Here you go.
Loyalty card.
Okay.
So here there's like a loyalty card sign up, loyalty card min.
Mm.
If you there is a there under marketing and then trigger links, there's a link directly to their loyalty card. So
Okay.
if you wanted to send somebody access to their loyalty card after they sign up for promotions,
Mm-hmm.
you would have to create something in the automation, a message that goes out
Mm-hmm.
that sends out the link to their loyalty card.
Okay. So
So
where I can find that link?
yeah, so if you go
Uh,
marketing,
okay. I
go to
go
marketing,
marketing.
and then go to trigger links,
Okay.
and then link to there should be a link to loyalty card, loyalty punch card, link to loyalty punch card.
Here you
Right
go.
there. That's the trigger link right there. So
Okay.
when you're creating a message or anything like that,
Mm-hmm.
um,
I should just
you don't copy that. You would just go,
okay,
when you go to create a message, go to your trigger links
okay,
in the message,
and
not
copy
in
this.
yeah, you don't have to do that in here. You
Right.
just go when you're creating the message, there'll be a drop down, just like custom values, and then
Mm-hmm.
you'd pick the link to Loyalty Punch Card as
Okay.
your
So I
URL
just
setting.
paste it there.
And
Okay.
then that be
Okay.
like, hey, we also added you to our loyalty card, and get 10, whatever you're going to set up for your loyalty card, right? Um,
Got it.
you know, buy 10 cups of coffee and get an 11th free or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, got it, got it, got it. So it has to go that route. Okay, no, makes sense. So
Yeah,
let
and
me
then
go
in
to
our
the
back end, there's some custom values and stuff. In our dashboard, there's some custom values and stuff to update for that as well.
okay.
You can change the background of the loyalty card and the stamp, whatever you want to use for stamps and stuff like that too.
Okay, got it. So this was there. And about the reward system, do I need to do anything or because it is showing the initial register email. So what's happening is like when I register a contact, it sends multiple emails to them. One is going for the promotions, the other one is going for the loyalty, I think, and for the rewards, separate emails. Do I need to do it, or there would be one email?
If you're adding them to all three different systems,
Mm-hmm.
you might want, I don't know how you would go. You might want to you would have to create your own email that
Okay.
says, "Hey, welcome to the system. We're adding you. Here's how you get to your promotions. Here's how you get to your leaderboard."
Okay.
I mean, if you're going to do that, then I would just send them to the leaderboard, and there's the big button on the front page of that leaderboard that
Mm-hmm.
says, "Click here to go to your promotions." Um,
Okay.
there's that, but you can also send them a link out to promotions. So, lots of times if we're doing points, we don't also do a loyalty card, just because it's kind of redundant. You can do the same thing with points as you can with a loyalty card.
Right.
You just have to set up an automation to be like, okay, if they visit 10 times or they earn, how earn 2,500 points, okay, here you can get a new thing.
Got it. Got it. No, make
Um,
absolute sense.
that
Yeah,
kind of
no,
thing. So
I'll try to focus on that side. No, perfect. I
yeah,
think
but if you
that's
have any like thoughts on on
uh,
how um yeah, if you wanted to do both, there's the way we usually do it is if we're going to do promotions, we can do a couple different things. We can give points when they first register, and anytime somebody earns points,
mm-hmm.
we have it set up so anytime they earn points, they automatically get sent an email saying, "Hey, you just earned points for your loyalty program. Click here to see your points." So in promotions, if you were doing rewards plus promotions, you can give them points anytime they redeem a coupon
Okay.
too. So you can either send them an email or a message that says, "Hey, welcome to our VIP program. We're also adding you to our loyalty and rewards program, so you can earn points on purchases." Um, or points on visits or whatever you want to do. Then when they redeem coupons and they get earn points for redeeming that coupon, it'll send them a message saying, "Hey, congratulations, you just earned 100 points," or whatever you put in there.
Okay.
Um, Here's a link to your loyalty dashboard to check out your points. So that will do follow up and stuff with them too. I agree with you. I don't like the idea of sending out like a bunch of different emails
Mm-hmm.
on different things, but so you can the reason why it's like that is just because but if because not everybody uses promotions and rewards and all the things at the same time, right?
Got it.
So if we just had one message, then it would a lot of customization for those messages. But right now, if they join promotions, they don't get a message saying, "Hey, you're just also added to the reward points." And same thing if they added to the reward points, they don't automatically get an email saying you've been also added to our VIP promotions.
Okay.
If you wanted to set both of those up, then you'd probably just have to change whichever way you have them registering, because you just want them to register through one
Right.
system, and then either add them to the other workflow saying, "Hey, thank you for joining rewards as well," or
Mm-hmm.
we added you to rewards, or change the initial email to say, "Hey, we added you to our promotions and rewards system," Uh,
Correct.
and
Because how I have done
here's
it
how you
is,
access your promotions. Here's how you access your points.
got it. Because that's what I did. So it's like a VIP free member. So as soon as the person joins in as a member, he gets everything.
Yeah.
So it's like the email should be saying that, okay, you are a part of everything, and this is how ways you can earn points. This is how you can access it. So I'm just gonna create that email and send it in one shot.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, cool. And then you know what? On Thursday we can review more of the workflows and stuff too, if you have any questions about
Sure.
how those work. Um, in the meantime, I'm gonna jump over to Sam. Sam is is in. How are you doing, Sam?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
We're doing good. We're doing good.
Okay, I am using that old snapshot in 2 locations, and I already had it set up, and they're already
Yep.
launched. But I figured out how to load the new snapshot. So after I get these 2 folks rolling, it won't be an issue anymore.
Okay.
But what I'm noticing is that I did some of the edits that we talked about on how to do the promotions page. But once they log into the VIP, they're not getting the rewards login email afterwards in the Einstein's location. So I don't know what
Okay.
I'm doing wrong there.
Depends on where they're where do you have them registering? I think that was
From
like
the join VIP page.
okay, yeah. So that was almost the exact same thing that Rajad and I were just talking about was doing if you're doing both, then instead of sending out because there's two different registration pages. Let me just take a look at see if we can do what I was just thinking we can do. Go to here. I'm gonna go to automations. I'll share my screen for a second just to poke around here for a little bit. I think the easiest, well, one thing you could do. So if you're going to the the default and the default sign up campaign one is this one. If you have them signing up for that VIP one, if you have them signing up for the VIP page, um, it won't automatically sign them up for the loyalty and rewards. It won't say that they're signed up for loyalty and rewards. So what you can do is if you want to, it won't send them. Yeah, so it won't. It'll send them out It'll send them out the link to go to this page, but it won't send them out the link to go to this page until they earn points. So what you can do though, I think, is um under here, what we can probably do is just go add to workflow. It's okay. So two options is okay. Here, you can either do add to workflow and then pick the rewards registration. I think it's called initial registration email. So you can do this one and send that out, or
Okay.
so you can add that workflow, add them to that other workflow. So it'll say, "Hey, congratulations, you just re earned joined our promotions pay our reward system," and they'll get an email saying they just earned the promotion. That's going to be two emails they get. Other option is going into this add to VIP default campaign and editing the this default welcome email here. So in order to do that, how do we edit that page?
Oh, I get what you're saying.
So
I
then we
get
can
it.
edit the message saying because there's just two different ways that they can register, right? Because we have the register for rewards or there's register for promotions. If you have them register for rewards, you have that promotions link on your page. So that would also work, but you can also just go to marketing snippets. And then this is same for Rajat too. Um, welcome to like here's the email for it. Edit snippet. Congratulations on becoming a VIP, blah 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 blah. We've added you to your system. Here's the here's how you see your exclusive offers and points. We've also added you to our points and rewards system. where you can earn points for checking in promotions and purchases, um, which you can use for exclusive offers in the future. So we could do this and then click here to see your points and rewards dashboard. So then we
When
can
they
do
join the
that.
VIP, are they automatically added to the rewards or they're
Yeah,
not?
it
Am I
doesn't
going to
matter.
have
As
to?
long as they're a contact inside of high level, it's not going to make a difference. And then we just go link to loyalty dashboard like that. New window. So you can just add that. So here's the promotions, here's this, or you can even just get rid of this link here, and then this will take them to this dashboard where they can view their VIP promotions and coupons. The first link here, this is going to send them to this page. This second link here is going to send them to this page.
Okay.
So you could do both, like, or you could decide to I just want to send them to this page, and then they can click on events, coupons, and promotions from there. There was a way in the past that I was working on just adding the promotions directly to this page, like displaying the promotions on this page, which would work as well. But there's a little bit of customization and testing that has to be done. A little bit of customization that needs to be done on here to make that work. But it might still work. I'd have to test it if that's something that you guys would want to do. Basically display this page inside of this page.
I would love that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's gonna solve a lot of problems.
Solve one problem.
But because
Yeah.
we usually when we are doing, I would it's basically
Yeah.
it's us, not you.
Yeah,
We
I know
we
I
get
know one of
lost.
the I did have one with promotions. So let me take a look at what that I know we started it, but I had it, but then the display promotions wasn't working properly. I actually might even still be in there. Let's just take a quick look. It's just we probably have to change the when you click on this promo details page, you would have the back to promotions, I think, would need to change. So if we go to home screen, let's go edit. Let's see if it's still there. It was there. Doodle doo doo. Okay, so let's go here, layers, page, section. No, this section, promotion section. Look at that. It was just hidden. Um, show. Think that might work. Okay, it's down here. This might need to be updated, but let's just see. Okay, so if I hit publish and then let's actually move this section up to be up there. Hit publish again. Okay, and then just open that page. It's not going to show my personal one. So here we go. We've got promotions and stuff right inside the main dashboard there. So you can basically just unhide it. The only thing is we need to change this back to promotions um, button. So let's say we saved that already. Let's go to Ba, 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 ba. Sit back. Hmm. So yeah, okay. So the only thing that I could think of, we might have to change okay, so the only problem becomes this, let's refresh this page. The problem then is not any of this. It's just when we click on redeem coupon, it's going to take us over to promo details. And then if we click back here, that's going to take us back to, oh, that is going back. Did I just do JavaScript on that one? That would be cool because then it'll solve the issue. So yeah, I don't know. Looks like you could just do this. So redeem coupon. Um, we don't have the contact ID there. So let's go. I'll try something. All right, so we got promotions there. Um, we do have the contact ID in there. That's awesome. Yeah, so that looks like it will work. And then this is going to go to, huh, okay. I would test it out, but if you guys can do that, um, unhide, basically just unhide those sections that I showed you. So go through that one more time. Up here under layers, go to page, go to, I think it's this section here. This one here, you'll see a little, oh, which one is it? Where do we move? Oh, promotion section. Promotion section will have like a hidden eyeball on it. So just go instead of hide, go to show, and then like open it up and then go to show all those kind of thing. And then you'll just see this right here, and that displays the promotions. And then you can essentially just your promotions will display in here. And it looks like just from testing right here, it will work fine. Yeah, if you guys want to give that a shot, that'd be cool. And then you probably just get rid of this part right here. And then you can then on your VIP registration email that goes out, then I would change that to the loyalty dashboard rather than going to the promotions page. Does that make sense? So under marketing and then snippets, the welcome message that goes out, edit this, and then change this link right here, instead of being this is the link to the promotions page, get rid of that, change that to link to loyalty dashboard right there. And then when somebody registers, it'll say thank you for joining VIP, blah 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 blah. It'll send out the message. You want to change the text message one as well. And then when they come here, it'll show them their different tabs. There might be another CSS thing to add to this page, but I think everything looks like it's working smoothly. So, um, does that help you guys out? Get a thumbs up or something. Okay, cool. Awesome. I'm gonna jump over to Jose. Jose is here to ask some questions. Jose, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Yeah, good. And you, Jason?
Doing good. Doing really good.
Awesome. Here, I'm gonna share my screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so real quick, I just thought I'd mention this. This is how I currently have it set up
Okay.
for when people sign up to a VIP. No matter which one they get added onto, they get tagged with VIP, and then with that tag, it just puts them in this workflow to then check if they have the tag for uh rewards member.
Yeah.
And if they don't have that tag, then 10 minutes later, it just sends them a text with that link saying, like, hey, we've also added you to our rewards program.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
think
the way
that's a
that,
I've done that in the past too. I think that's a
yes,
I think that's a good idea to do that. I think we do
that's
something
the,
similar to on like the Wi-Fi one,
yeah,
where we ask if they we want them to ask for to join the rewards program after they do Wi-Fi or text for Wi-Fi.
right. Like, if I think
I
it's
think that's a really good option.
if they text Wi-Fi and there's no first name, then it asks them to join the VIP.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Um, but my question here, so on this account, if I go to membership tiers,
Yeah.
so the membership is just to add like a plan, right? And then the tiers is to add different tier levels under that plan.
Right. Yeah.
Okay,
The
so here
membership,
if
there's
I
the membership level and then the tiers of that, or the membership package, and then the tiers under that package.
okay, so here like if I want to make a tier, let's say I wanted to gold, and then save, it just goes blank on this page.
Okay, I'll check that out.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, and then if I
If you click
go,
back, if you click back on that, does it create the tier or no?
no,
Oh, weird. Okay, I will test that out and I'll get that fixed.
awesome. That's all I had today.
Okay, thanks for letting me know that. Yeah, okay, I'll go get that fixed. I wonder why that would be. Let me actually, if you want to just test it while we're here, it would be under. Let's just check. Reward item, different tiers. Weird. No. All right, I just got to
I
figure out
think,
where that's saving,
uh,
and then
yeah, I think I can have an error code.
yeah, I was just gonna.
So like if I go, yeah, if I go on the back end and click on manage tiers here, so I do the gold. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let me. That's okay, give me 2 seconds here. Let's go. Um, display loyalty tiers. what I was looking for. There. You go and do that again. Do you want to just share your screen and then try to save it again?
Yeah.
I just should show the error code this time. Oh, go back. Okay, I know what's happening. It's yeah. If you click add new tier, and then put even 0 for points, and then hit save. It'll work.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll get that fixed. It's just saying essentially basically there was no value for the points there, and it was throwing an error. So I will do this. All right, and then try save a new one without saving without giving points. Oh, okay, still gave okay, well I'll get that fixed anyways.
That's cool. This works. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, you can just put 0, but I'll have that fixed here
Sweet.
for anyways, I thought what I just did should have fixed it, but yeah, I'll get that fixed. Cool. Awesome. Well, this has been a good session. I appreciate everyone showing up. There's a lot of stuff we covered today. So you can send everybody to that promotion stuff. I knew that I had that built in there. I just didn't have it turned on for the promotions thing. Jose, I'll get that fixed there too. And then maybe I'll take a look to see if we can get do a progressive web app for the leaderboard too. That way, you can just install it like an app on um, on your tablet, and then it should just open up in its own window. That'll be really cool. And then we're making some changes too to the rewards so that when you do the reward or do the promotions, um, if you give somebody access to multiple of the same promotion, then it'll kind of count down and it'll allow them to redeem that more than once. So that'll be cool. Yeah, that's a good update. Does anybody else have any questions or thoughts or ideas or anything like that for today? Not really. Hey, awesome. Well,
Thanks, Jason.
yeah, I appreciate you guys. Look forward to talking with you guys. I guess Tuesday. All right. You guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll chat with you guys soon.
You too. Take care.